Let's take a look at one of those tricky questions about anaerobic respiration. This question comes in 3 parts. We are given some detail of an equation, and we are told that glucose is broken down into substance D, which is then broken down into substance E. And the first part asks us, well, what are D and E? D is pyruvate, and E is going to be lactate. From the question, we are told the context that it's anaerobic respiration, but we could spot that anyway. We could spot that G is being turned into F, and then F is being turned back into G in that second step. And that's the important part of the lactate fermentation that is taking place in anaerobic respiration. The second part of the question asks us, what is the importance of D in this process? D is necessary because D acts as a hydrogen acceptor from F in order to be produced into E. And that means that F can be recycled back into G. So what are F and G? Well, we know that G must be NAD and F must be NADH. So D is a hydrogen acceptor. And in the third part to our question, we're asked, why is it important for G, which we now know as NAD, to be formed during this reaction of D to E, this lactate fermentation? Well, it's necessary for the NAD to be reformed because that NAD needs to go back to glycolysis to allow the glycolysis to form. There's a limited amount of NAD. And that NAD is necessary for glycolysis. And the reason that it's necessary for glycolysis is because glycolysis is where the substrate level phosphorylation is occurring. And that's needed to produce the ATP. At first glance, it seems like a simple question, then it gets harder. Follow for more tips on how to tackle these tricky questions.